Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about another bag from Floto Imports. And I have done a review on the company of Floto Imports back in April. So a couple months ago. And if you remember, I reviewed, I'm sitting on the floor today, it's a little easier. I reviewed two bags from them and they were more crossbody. Very easy everyday carry bags, and I still have them with me and I enjoy using them here and there. But I was still curious about some of their other bags, and Floto Imports and myself, we worked together again on them allowing me to have another bag to share with you and review, and it is the Boston bag. And it's right here in front of me, and I'll pick it up in a second. But one thing about the Boston bag was I was intrigued by it. I had been thinking about it, and two people who don't know each other but know me reached out and said, you know, I'm aware of Floto Imports now because of you. What do you think about the Boston bag? And I'm like, I've been thinking about the Boston bag, so why don't I just make that the next one I review for Floto? And I was really happy with it. I ordered it in the color olive honey brown, which is supposed to be a very like warm yellowish brown, and it came to me in a color that I would more say bright orange. So that's not the bag I'm reviewing. I'm still reviewing the Boston bag, but I'm reviewing it in the color Foreshadow brown. Okay, I'm going to put pictures of the olive brown honey at the end of this video, way at the end. And so what you can expect from this video is a review of the Boston bag. I'm going to compare it to the other Floto Import bags. I'm going to reset the camera and you'll see me wearing the bag so you understand the scale and proportions. And then you'll see photos of the orange bag. So I reached out to Floto and I said, I want to love the bag that I review, so I picked the wrong color. Could I ship this back to you and we can exchange for the brown color? I can't remember. The fuchsia brown. And they were very generous to send me the brown one, and I mailed back the orange one. So heads up, and it comes in red and blue, and I don't put color on my leather bag. Some girls do, but I don't. So this is the bag. And I'm going to try and have it like alongside me so you can see how big it is. It holds so much, but it's just kind of a daily carry. It's not going to always be this full for yourself when you fill it up. But I'm just telling you, when you want it to hold a lot, it can hold so much. Should we start with the dimensions? Why not? Okay, this is 8 by 12 by 6 with a 6-inch handle drop. So this is a double handle top axis bag, which I have been looking for because I want to be able to carry a bag in the crook of my arm. My friend Jen, hi Jen. Shout out to Jen. She and I go to the same church. I was carrying this and she wanted to touch and feel it and see what it was all about. And she could slip it up her arm, but she's much more smaller than I am. So it fits up on the shoulder on some women, but not all women. Anyway, Jen looks great. So here it is, just an overview. It has a detachable crossbody strap. The metal is a, let me get out of frame. The metal is like an antique gold. I think it looks really good. The zipper at the top has a little pole that has the Floto Imports logo and a really easy, geez, as I stumble. Here, so that's a very easy zipper. No difficulty there. The feet there's feet on this one. So it stays off the ground a little better. And I want to unpack this and show you how much it can hold. It's crazy, guys. I was on a trip. I went up to Canada, Banff, Canada. You guys have been hearing me talk about this a lot. But when I was trying to decide my carry-on bag, I normally just go with the same couple bags every trip. But I was like, you know what? I wonder how much can fit in here. And all my carry-on, like my Bose headphones and snacks and books and iPads and everything fit in here. But it's not a beast though, in the sense that it looks big when you're wearing it. I mean, if I hold it like this, it looks huge, but it's really not that bad. Okay, so I'll unload it, and then I have some notes, as always. But these notes are from other people that I have shown the bag to, and I'm like, what do you think? What are your pros? What are your cons? And so we have some insight from other people than just me. So unzip. Okay. And we open it up. And look at, there's this fabric. Isn't that nice? I really like it. It's, what did they call it? 8-ounce cotton linen, and it's actually made in South Carolina, and it has a really nice feel to it. It doesn't feel like it's gonna get pilling at all, but oh, I have it so full. So I'm gonna start pulling things out. Let's see if I can do it on camera. This is an 8-ounce water bottle, and then what else can I grab? This is my Love 41 clutch wallet. I've been using it a lot this summer. This is a really cool thing. I have a full review on this. What else can she grab? Oh, another water bottle. This is, oh, it doesn't have the ounce. I think this is a 24-ounce. So you can see the two side by side. They both fit. What's this? This is a whipping post pouch. And these have been in my bags. The medium one I have in every single bag. It's just got tissues, hand sanitizer, a clip-a to hang your bag from a table at a restaurant. What's in here? iPad mini in its case. This is from Saddleback Leather. I just recently got this. It's been working out pretty good. Isn't this silly how I'm doing it? Business cards. Pretty good. Let me keep grabbing from the main body. And then this is my A5 filofax. I've had this for a good 2 years now, still going strong. And it's really, I don't know, I really like this thing. And people ask me about it a lot, and look at how cute these inserts are. Have you guys gotten into filofax at all? Like, there are so many YouTube videos. And there are people who know their stuff. It is, I don't decorate anymore, but I used to. Another filofax. It's like Mary Poppins bag, remember? Oh, that bag. Goals. Okay, here you go. These are the two filofaxes I have in here. I normally travel with this one, go around town with this one, and then this one I leave at home or I only bring to work. But like, this is what would go with me to a grocery store. Highly recommend filofax. Even though I've been curious about Midoris. Do you know what Midoris are? Those intrigue me. So let's jump in. I didn't have anything in this zipper, so let's close that. Here's the zipper with the Floto Imports logo. And then on this side, I think is so cool. I'm easily amused. Let's see. Okay, I gotta try my best to make sure you can see all this. These are the pocket options. There is a one pen option, my lip gloss, an open cell phone pocket, and an open cell phone pocket. So it lines the whole wall of the bags with options for organization. And here I have my Galaxy S7. I have some new emails to look at. Should I tell you guys? We're house shopping, and it's going very well. And then the next pocket, I'm 31 years old. I shouldn't own this, but it keeps the person I'm married to, he can stay focused on a conversation. He likes to fidget, but I hate it when he fidgets with things like the straws, and then he breaks them into little pieces at a restaurant, you know, like the wrapper. So anyway, it kind of looks cool on the camera. It's like not, anyway, fidget spinner. Why not? It's my life. I can do what I want. And lip gloss. And one thing I noticed about these pen holders, okay, is that it's open on the bottom. Let's see if you can keep seeing. Can you see that it's coming out the bottom? I think that's pretty smart, because if you have a very short pen and you can't get it out of the pocket, you can just push it out and it'll come all the way through. So the pens with clips are going to be best, or a pen that's a little more bulky that's going to really grip the sides, like with the cushion, that would be good, or lip gloss. So now the bag is empty. We can look through it again. Isn't that nice? So this lining I think is helpful, because when it's dark lining, you can't see inside the bag. You need that contrast. You need to be able to see your objects on the contrast of the actual lining. And yeah, because it's this cotton, it feels really nice. Have you gotten a nice bag and then you have the interior lining and it's fine, you know, the first month, but then it starts pilling? I don't know, that pilling just makes me feel like it's very cheap. So not the case with this cotton lining. So the full zipper, there are no outside pockets, which can be unfortunate to some people. And I do think I would prefer like just one open pocket right here, and I would open it there, or just a slip for your phone. But when I wear this, I actually keep it unzipped a lot of times too, and just have it, it kind of closes on itself, but I can easily access things from the top. So yeah, that's just the quick overview of the bag. It retails for $149.40. If you spend over $100, you have free shipping in the continental US. It's a true statement, but I sound sarcastic. It says the sale price is $149.40 and the retail price is $249. But I've never seen it at its full price. I feel like it's just constantly on sale. These handles are very comfortable to have in my arm, in the crook of your arm. I guess it would also depend how much you're filling it up. What I showed you that it can fit is just me showing you its max capacity, not necessarily what I would keep in here on a daily basis. I could show you that really quick. Just to make the video a minute or two longer, I'll fill it up. So I put my fidget spinner, lip gloss, cell phone, wallet, pouch. Is that all I've been carrying lately? And there's just so much extra room. I don't know. I feel like this is a really good bag, especially for winter and fall when you have layers that you're carrying, like gloves or a scarf or a hat. You can put it in here. It can even give the bag a little more shape, because I would say a negative a little bit about the bag is that it is very smushy. Danae's saying she doesn't like smushy. Normally I do, but I feel like I want to be able to enjoy the shape of this bag, but it kind of has a little more of a slouchy look to it. So that's one con. Should we jump to people's opinions other than mine? My friend Oleg, hi Oleg, I don't think he watches these, maybe he does. He is from Russia and he is a very good friend of mine. We go to church together and I showed him this bag and he says it looks like the hardware is an old lady, excuse me, he says the bag looks like an old lady color, and but he really likes the hardware. I thought that was a funny comment. But I would say this is a more conservative color. This is a little more of a mature woman's color. I normally go for a little bit lighter tan or lighter brown, but nonetheless, I think it actually reads a little more elegant in that way. My friend Jen, hi Jen, again, same Jen. She's the same Jen. She says that she likes the space. She doesn't like the color either. It fits on Jen's shoulder, but everybody has been over the moon about the lining and the pockets on the inside. It's super helpful to stay organized in such a big bag. You know, but I do like the color. I know everybody's saying they don't like it, but let's make sure it really reads well in that camera as I lean back. It's kind of like brown, but a tint of red. And then this bag came to me. I had an experience with the other Floto bags that they didn't smell the best right when I got them. They had a little more of a chemical glue smell, with the leather being glued first, stitched, and then it was sealed in a bag so it didn't air out. But now those bags smell just fine. But this one, when it arrived, smelled beautiful first day. No airing out needed, which is great. I mentioned the previous color I got, and maybe you want a bold orange, but don't look at that as it's like a saddle brown. It's very much just an orange. The leather feels like a really good thickness. I would say it's thinner than some of my other bags I've reviewed on this channel, but I wouldn't say it's like chintzy thin. It's very much, can we zoom you in so you can see like, oh, now the color is really coming in. If I could bring you closer. Do you see all those wrinkles? Those aren't embossed on the leather. Those are all natural wrinkles. Maybe this is helping with the color. That's like a warm red brown. But you can also tell that it does have like a little bit of a sheen to it. It's not completely matte, but I wouldn't say it's high gloss. I love the placement of the handles, or excuse me, of the crossbody clipping to right here. That makes perfect sense to me. It is not going to get in the way when you're holding it in your arm. It's not in the way when you're wearing a crossbody. I think all duffel bags should be, I'm calling it duffel bag, Boston bag, should be connected here. I think that just makes a lot of sense for physics and everything. And let me quick readjust my camera, 1 second. Okay guys, I just had to reset the camera, just something I had to do. But we're back, so here we go. Moving along, it is a lighter leather bag too. It is a bag that can hold a lot, but the weight from the bag is going to be the items you put in it, not the bag itself, which can be refreshing for some people, because if you have issues with your shoulder or if an injury that you're working on, like don't mess with weight from a leather bag. Like, this is a good alternative if you want the leather bag, but not the weight with it. Okay, I got through all my notes. That is amazing. But I want to compare it to its other Floto import bags. I rewatched my video about it and I was like, oh, I had so much helpful information. If you really want to learn a lot more information about the company, I highly suggest that video. I could re-say it all right now. I mean, basics are there's a 1-year warranty that you're covered for anything. After that, they'll charge you $25 per thing that needs to be fixed. They will send you out hardware. If there's one piece missing, then the bag will continue to be seamlessly a Floto import bag without like you looking for a part around town, which I've had to do before. A great company. The bags are made in Florence, Italy. Vegetable tan, full grain leather. They've just been really nice to work with, and I think that's like a genuine niceness. They're just eager for people to know about them, and I'm thankful for my experiences with them. So here's the Roma saddle next to it. Do you guys see like the color difference here? This is much more of that warm brown, and this has the silver hardware. So I'm kind of comparing them in size, aren't I, a little? So this one is obviously a bigger bag. Is that helping? And then the depth of the bag is going to be a major difference. That's where you're getting your space. Yep. And then the depth there is just great. It's just great. And this Roma bag I've still been using. I grab it here and there. I'm getting to a point where I have a handful of bags that I want to just use them more, but when I'm like trying out bags, I feel like I have to really give those bags a good long amount of time. So I gave this one like a good 2 or 3 weeks of daily use in order to give you a full review. But the Roma bag is really sweet. Just a nice simple open pocket in the front, open here, and it has that lining that we were talking about within these pockets. Anyway, I want to put this one back into rotation. It's just so cute. It's smaller, but I mean, you saw I don't really carry it as much anymore. Do you remember when I used to carry my camera and my water bottles and like my big filofax all the time, everywhere? Not anymore. I've really slimmed it down. And this is the other bag from Floto Imports. It's the Mini Milano. And let's compare these colors. If I hide, the camera is more in focus. Anybody that watches my video knows this. So these bags obviously do not compare in size, but there's a comparison in color. I don't know. They're both very nice. And these are a little more similar in color. But even this one reads a little more red. So Floto Imports colors are a little bit different. I can't remember if these were declared to be the same color. So this one reminds me of the mini pochette from Louis Vuitton, which I really like, and the lining is right in there of that color. So the lining is very similar. 3 compartments right here. And it goes together like this. See, now do you ever do this where you have a couple bags? Once you hold it in your hands, you're like, I should use this one more. Maybe this will be this week's bag. I have a busy week though, so I'll be carrying a lot of stuff. I covered, you know, Floto Imports return policy, did I? No, 60 days. 60 days for return policy, which is very generous because sometimes you're just kind of indecisive like me. But I'm excited to use this bag. I hope it is intriguing to you guys. I know there's a handful of companies that have bags in this similar format, top access, double handles, but they can really run up to $600. And if you like bags and you want some options, I feel like sometimes it's nicer to have more affordable bags, but more options than just like one very expensive bag, because I don't know if I could ever settle. But thank you for watching this, and I will see you guys later. I have a couple more reviews coming this summer, not just Floto Imports, and be sure to subscribe if you want to be notified when those videos come out. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye! As always, I forgot to film me wearing the bag, so hopefully you can see most of me. Sorry for the glare over there, but here's the bag in the crook of my arm. I am 5'5". I just saw a spider web. I'm trying to stay calm. Here is the bag crossbody. You can kind of see how when it's not completely full, it loses its form a little bit. And the crossbody strap is adjustable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 holes. But the other thing about it is I'll leave the total length of the strap in the description box because I know that's important to some girls. Here it is on my shoulder. The handles don't get in the way. They can flop to either side, or they flop better to their own designated side. I'll come a little closer so you can see it in the crook of my arm, which I really enjoy carrying it like this. I've never experienced a bag with a crook in the arm, and I really like that. So you can just easily keep it unzipped and access it while you walk through the mall, store, business, wherever. So there we go, guys. Oh, there I am. Okay, I will see you guys later. Have a good week. Bye.